Hey guys, if you get a chance, please hit the like right now while you're thinking about it. And after you watch this, feel free to give me a comment or subscribe. Now let's take a look at this popped up fret. If you find a string is buzzing in just one area of the neck and you can't figure out why, you might want to take a fret rocker and just start checking to see if you have a popped up fret. And in this case, I found it was pretty significantly popped up here. Sometimes you can try and pound those down. Like I have this little thing here where it kind of fits over the fret. You can hit it with the hammer, not too hard, but sometimes those pop back down into place. This one, it's actually at a place where it's come loose on the end, and I can check that. You gotta really look close sometimes, but press on it with something. A lot of times I use this wooden handled screwdriver because I know it won't hurt the fret, and it's probably not going to come through on the camera, but when I press on this I can see that fret moving a little bit on the end, so I know that I need to glue it back down. So that's what we're going to do here, and I try and protect the neck by putting a piece of tape here so that if the glue tries to run over the edge, which it will do, this tape protects it. First thing I do, this is not 100% necessary, but I like to try and clean under the fret a little bit. So I take a feeler gauge at a real thin measurement, like 0.004, and just run that along under the fret, and you'll see a bunch of dirt and stuff comes out. Usually I can see pieces of dirt coming out on this one. And that just gives it at least in my mind, it gives it a chance for the glue to flow in there a little better. You just get some of the dirt and debris out of the way. I also take 1 second to take some kind of Vaseline type thing and just put a little bit on either side of the fret. With that there, it makes it harder for the glue to stick to the fretboard. Now when you get ready to do it, I like to have a little piece of paper towel just at the ready to clean up any of the excess. I like to use these little pipettes. They allow me to just get a little drop on either side of the fret and then have something ready to push down on the fret. And I just put a little bit on this side and a little bit on this side, and then wipe away a little of the excess there, and then I just press down on the end here for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you can test it by just pressing down now and seeing if you see any movement. I don't see any movement. I think it bonded, and yeah, not rocking anymore. Yay. And you'll get some guitars, if they've been kind of mistreated or seen a lot of temperature changes. Sometimes I'll get a guitar in where it's got 5, 6, 7, even more frets that are all popped up. A lot of times it'll be up on the high frets. A lot of times on the treble side, you just get them all popped up on that side, and you got to do like a bunch of them at once. And if you do have a little bit of glue that's gotten on the wood, my first piece of advice is to try your fingernail, and not try and even bother with something like sandpaper right off the bat, because a lot of times super glue will just come off, just through pressure and a fingernail. But if it's left a little something you can't get rid of, take a real fine grit of sandpaper. That's what I try and do. And especially on rosewood, that's no problem. Maybe be a little more careful on the maple, but as long as it's fine enough grit, you should be able to sand away some of the excess glue. Anyway, I hope that helps you if you ever come across this.